Good morning. It is a foggy, cold February morning, and I didn't bring my sunglasses because why would I? It's so densely, thickly cloudy and foggy, but here I am 10 or 15 minutes into my morning walk, and that sun is coming out. Can't believe it. Anyway, welcome to beautiful, foggy Appalachia. This is my shire, and we're coming out of the wealthy people neighborhood right now. So we're going to head back towards Sleepy Hollow and wrap her up there today, I think. But we're going to visit my favorite tree first, which is that way. So we're going to head that way first. So what are we going to talk about this morning? This morning we're going to talk about something that's important to me. And I feel like that it might haunt some of you too. Today we're going to talk about what it's like to feel completely anhedonic. To feel, that means without ability to process or feel joy from things. For those of you that may have an anhedonic reaction now to things that used to give you joy, things like music, video games, people, drugs, pornography, many of us have things in our past that gave us great sources of joy and entertainment. But because of what we've learned, because of what we've been through, and because we have learned that these things have been part of a machine of lies about men, about whites, about anything traditional, about religion, it haunts us now. It haunts me. It claws at me. Anytime I hear a song that I used to like a long time ago, or think of a video game, or think of people I used to hang out with, or think of activities I used to get into for casual fun, like playing tabletop games or playing an MMO with people back when I was younger, it makes me sick. It makes me feel jilted. It makes me feel hollow, empty, full of rage. It makes me feel, car coming. It makes me feel this ugly disconnect with who I used to be. It makes me feel withered. It makes me feel old and disconnected and alone and frustrated. Do you feel that? I feel that. I used to love to listen to music. I had like 800 songs in my phone library that I would play. I don't like any of them anymore. I used to love movies and TV shows. I used to love serials. I used to love things like graphic novels. I was never huge into comic books, but I liked a few comic books when I was really young. I used to like things that I don't like anymore. But my mind and my memories want to like these things. But then when I hear them or see them now in the modern era, they make me sick. It disgusts me to see all of the lies and propaganda and misdirection and lies of omission that was in everything I consumed. Everything. And it makes me feel sick. It makes me feel like the first 30 years of my life was kind of just a lie. Was kind of just me being asleep at the wheel. Being misdirected. Being guided and prodded to do things I didn't really want to do because everything around me, everyone, every institution, every piece of entertainment was all reinforcing all these narrativial lies. And it just makes me sick to my stomach. And in the last 4 years, which is basically why I made this channel, I've been trying to grasp meaning, sanity, peace, because I was finding none. One of the main reasons I started this channel was to find out who else out there feels like me. Who else out there sees all of this stuff but doesn't want to just put on a spicy pinwheel armband and go out with a bang. That's not me either. I never wanted that. But so often when I go looking for people like me that have shows or channels, it's going to be somebody that's a nut like Alex Jones, or it's going to be these figures that play the villain like a Fuentes, or I'll pick your villain, Spencer or whoever. It doesn't matter. And it's put me in this weird funk where I want allies and I want connection. I want community. I want entertainment. I want comics and video games, or a surrogate thereof now that I'm older. I want something that helps me feel connected to a civilization or a society or something, but it's just not there. And so I struggle now with even basic relationships with my husband, with my family, with the few friends I have left, because they still live inside this narrative of lies. And they'll talk to me about movies and video games, and they'll have opinions. And I realize that the way they phrase things and how they say things, it's because of an entire lifetime of drinking the poison. They aren't capable of other opinions because they don't know. And I can't just say, hold on a moment, and give them an injection of the 10 years of knowledge that I have. I can't save them from that. People can only save themselves from this horrid network of lies. But, I mean, I know the go free method helps, but all that does is plant seeds. It doesn't heal the people in my life. It doesn't fix the cancer in my personal life, inside of me. This ugly, vacuous, hollow scar that's in my mind and soul because of how I've lived, what I've seen, what I used to think was true, and now I don't know what's true anymore. Like, whether you're talking about the big H, whether you're talking about 9/11, whether you're talking about something as recent as the Trump election. Oh, I gotta save a little earthworm. It rained a lot, so I gotta save the little earthworm. Come here, buddy. Come here. There we go. Okay. And it goes deeper now to where I question even the basic fundamentals of everything. Like, I don't even know if science is science anymore. People send me videos all the time. Look, Yizz, there used to be giants that roamed the world, or the moon landing was fake, or space travel's fake, or nuclear weapons are fake. It's just a psyop. Like, that kind of stuff now, I used to just dismiss it. But I can't anymore. I live in this fugue state of always doubting everything. And I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that in a healthy civilization, in a healthy community, people should be inherently skeptical and distrusting of everything that any one of authority says. That means that we're beyond the pale, or at least I am. Because now, when anyone says anything, whether it's a politician, a corporate spokesperson, a judge, an attorney, a preacher, a philosopher, my gut instinct now is, that must be bullshit. And my brain immediately thinks, why is this bullshit? How is this a lie? Whose narrative is this part of? What is this person trying to trick me into believing? That is how I am now about everything. And it's miserable. So, not only do I derive almost no joy from any kind of entertainment or music or video games that connects me to my husband, to our friends, to some of my old internet friends, to the people in my life, but it disconnects me from church. Like, I hate the preacher that took over my mother's church. She barely even goes anymore. We've just been having church service at her house, just reading Bible and praying, and maybe a couple of friends will come over every once in a while. But we've been doing that for 2 years now. We almost never go to her church anymore. Because why? Well, because this anti-white piece of shit took over when the old guy retired. And he toes the line. He talks about getting vaxxed. He talks about how we have to be tolerant and accepting of other races and other blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just cancer everywhere. Everywhere. And so, how do I deal with it? What do I do? One of the things that I do, excuse me, one of the things that I do is I do my best to find music or entertainment, like streams, some kind of comedy show. I think it's what makes Murdoch so popular, is I try to find stuff that is made by people who at least understand or kind of get some of the establishment lies. You can find music, books, comics that are counterculture. Like, good example, the stuff Dave Martell circulates. I bought his entire catalog. Some of it's not good. Some of it is good. But I got more joy and fulfillment reading the worst of the books I bought from Dave Martell's Bizarchives than I got from like any movie made in the last 20 years. Because it's all just ashes in my mouth now. And even things that I think are really well done. Things like the weird Dune movie from the 80s with Sting in it. I used to love that movie. I rewatched the whole 3-hour thing. There's even pause in that. There's even anti-white lies in that. And it's not bad. And unless I was who I was, I wouldn't even pick up on it or care. But I am who I am. And I can't turn off this constant scrutiny of awareness. And it haunts me and it robs me of the ability to just sort of enjoy life and enjoy the things that are part of the culture I live in. And so, anyway, looking for alternatives, that's where I was going with this. Looking for alternatives to movies and things, it's not easy. It's not easy. Because number one, I feel like there's better things to do with my time anyway. So what do? I listen to podcasts while I work and do errands and stuff instead of listening to music. I miss music. But the 10 or 12 times in the last year I've tried to listen to music I used to listen to, it just makes, I have an almost physiological response of sickness to it. And I had that, whenever I tried to watch certain movies and TV shows, I get that way too. Not all the time, because they're not all abject cancer, but music is pretty bad. And so the alternatives that I've discovered is just sort of shifting gears to consume entertainment media that, number one, has some value to it. I'll listen to a lot of podcasts. I'll listen to a lot of just debates, not debate, but discussion streams about important issues. That helps some, but it's all just tiresome, because I see my husband and his friends laughing, living it up, happy, but dumb, ignorant. I'm jealous of that ignorance. I am envious of their ability to enjoy life and enjoy songs and music and the things that we loved together 20 and 30 years ago. It makes me angry. And then I get mad at myself, because jealousy and envy is an ugly thing, especially among people that you've known most of your life and that you love. And it hurts. It really hurts. It's dark. It's sick, what we face, what I face. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe my brain doesn't turn off, and so this haunts me more than it does the rest of you. I don't know, but it's like I have to be two people every day of my life. One of me has gone free of the anti-white narrative. One of me has seen through the lies of this evil establishment. One of me understands all of the years of propaganda and lies and spin, all the lies we're told about wars and pandemics and medicine and science. I understand that. But then the other me has to live and love and smile and laugh with people who don't understand or know any of that. And whenever I try to interject even the smallest bit of it, they just naturally reject it. And they won't change. And it breaks my heart that I'm going to have to grow old and have loved ones and friends around me that still, after all the shit that they've seen in this decaying society, they don't act like there's anything wrong. They just refuse. They reject it. They reject me. After the decade of work I've put into this, they just assume they know better because Man on TV Box said so. And it breaks my damn heart. And it's ruining my life of joy, of fulfillment, of anything. Because I bring up to the people in my life, I ask people around here, not even people that I'm intimately connected to, like friends and family, but just people that my mother knows, like I'll talk to them. Most of them around here, of course, they think that, oh, it's just the Democrats. These Democrats is evil. We're going to vote for Trump. Trump's going to fix it, man. We're going to pray about it, man. Jesus is going to come back soon. He's going to fix all this, man. I just get tired of that shit. Because it's either million IQ midwit shit libbery or dumbass trust the plan around here. It's like there's nothing else. Maybe it's the same where you live, but I can't build or do anything here that the real me, the genuine me that you guys know, that cares about things and wants to build, that me that you guys know that I want to be every day is stifled. I can't reach anything here. I can't build anything here. And what's worse is I don't want to leave my husband and my friends and my family. I love these people. But I'm different now, and they're not. And it's killing me. It's killing me. I'm tired of having to be two people that don't get along all the time. I'm sick of it. It's hard. So, what do? I tell myself, stoicism. I have to do this. Evil will triumph if decent people don't do anything. So I have to keep doing this. I have to keep caring. I have to keep exposing the lies of the machine. I have to keep interviewing people and circulating ideas, because if I don't, I'll hate myself forever. If I give up, I can't give up. I can't stop this. But at the same time, I'm not fulfilled. I'm not happy. I'm alone. I'm surrounded by people every day. Every day, I'm surrounded by people who love me, and I feel alone and angry because of this war that I'm in. It makes me be a lie to my loved ones. It makes me have to drink their poisonous shit every day when I talk to my loved ones. I hate it. And despite my years of trying to at least pull them sort of towards me, I've made almost no gains at all. At all. Stupid Woody Harrelson bullshit on SNL tells me two things. Number one, it's completely safe now to talk about the pandemic. It's completely safe now to talk about it. They've put that in the bag and they don't give a shit. They're moving on. They don't view that kind of sentiment as dangerous to the establishment anymore. So talk about it to your heart's content, everybody. They already got away with it. They already destroyed half the businesses in America. They already stole billions, if not trillions of dollars coming to them down the road with all these contracts and immunities and things. They already won. Their experiment went just fine. They saw that we'll fucking take anything and we'll just keep going to work and paying taxes until we fucking die. So they don't care. Talk about it. Talk about it, Woody Harrelson. Go ahead. God, it makes me so mad. Anyway, I told you guys earlier what I do to cope. It doesn't help a lot. I pray too. I don't technically believe in a God or angels or anything magic. I can't believe in any of that. My mind is too skeptical. But I was raised Christian. I have a lot of Christian friends, a Christian family. I read the Bible and I pray. I pray that God will give me peace. I pray that God will lead me to read things in the Bible that will help me. It doesn't really help. I do it anyway. I pray. It makes me feel like, well, I'm doing something. I also talk to people that are of a similar mind to me, that I've met through going to different meetups, going to different events like the Shieldlings event. I talk to those people and that helps a lot. Having friends that you can talk to either in person or online or on the phone, just so you know that you're not alone, and that the you that knows it's all bullshit, just so you can know that you're not alone. That helps me a lot. And I know it's going to make the Christians out there angry, but that means more to me than God and the Bible does. Because I've been praying and reading the Bible my whole life. I feel like that's a long wait for a ship that ain't going to dock. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway. I hope and I pray that things will be better. But I'm not giving up on my friends and family, especially my husband. I love these people. They're who I've grown up with. They're the people that, like, who would I be without them? Like, I love you guys that support my channel. I love all these wonderful content creators and activists and political pundit people that I've met and talked to. Like, these guys, they're all great, but they don't hang out with me. They don't go to bed with me at night. They don't go to church with me. They don't shoot guns with me in my mountain holler. Like, it's wonderful to have people that are your allies and friends in this culture war, but But everybody needs more than that. You need a family. You need loved ones. You need a community. And I haven't had that for a long time, it feels like. So I'm trying to build it, doing the best I can. So I guess this video turned into more of just a rant and event session, but maybe you guys got something helpful out of all this. But for me, it's just rough, man. It's dark. It's dark every day. It's hard. Anyway, the fog has let up a bit, so Sleepy Hollow looks less like Sleepy Hollow than when I left this morning, but it's still beautiful. We're going to go ahead and end it there. I love you guys. I have a stream planned for tomorrow, 11 a.m. on Wednesday. I'll be interviewing Jason Kuna, the author of the Go Free book I talk about a lot. He's agreed to come on my channel and have a discussion with me about the Go Free method, why it is, and what led him to make it. So that should be a wonderful conversation. I hope you guys tune in for that. And I just, last week, I had my first reading of Go Free on the Pete Quinones show. And his podcast is available pretty much everywhere you can find anything podcasty, Spotify, etc., etc. He's got his own website, Free Man Behind the Wall. Just go check that out. And he liked talking with me. He liked the way I read. So he invited me to come back and read more of it another day. So I have that to look forward to as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and weekend. And I will be back. I don't know if I have anyone booked for this Sunday. I think I do, but I don't remember my schedule because I'm so worked up this morning. But anyway, I'll see you guys Sunday and Monday for more Discordant Dragons. Have a blessed week, everybody. Till next time.